terror attacks, economic collapse, minorities suffering, abuses and atrocities, the Baloch uprising, a pain point for Pakistan, brutal surge in violence raises critical questions. Is Pakistan turning into Terroristan? How will Pakistan douse the Baloch fire? Implosion of Pakistan is imminent? Is Pakistan nearing a civil war? Why is Pakistan on the brink of a collapse? Pakistan is grappling with one of its most significant internal challenges yet, as the Baloch insurgency continues to escalate, spreading waves of violence across the nation. Pakistan's grip on the province, already weakened by years of insurgency, now seems to be slipping further. The August 25th attack, which targeted police stations, military personnel, bridges, rail tracks and vehicles, marks one of the most coordinated and devastating offensive against the Pakistani state in recent memory. This latest offensive, spearheaded by the Baloch Liberation Army, has intensified fears that Pakistan could suffer even more from the rising tide of Baloch separatism as the insurgents grow bolder and more organized in their efforts to challenge the state. With Balochistan rich in natural resources and strategically important, the region's instability threatens not just Pakistan's territorial integrity but also its economic future, including critical projects like the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. Now, as the BLA continues to carry out coordinated attacks, Pakistan's military is under pressure to respond effectively, yet faces significant challenges due to Balochistan's difficult terrain and the insurgents' deep-rooted resistance. Now, this situation raises several pressing questions. Is Pakistan losing control of Balochistan, or can it still manage to quell the insurgency? What role do regional and global powers play in Balochistan's ongoing unrest? How has Pakistan's reliance on military force affected its ability to negotiate with Baloch separatists? What are the broader implications of the Baloch insurgency for Pakistan's stability as a nation? How will China's growing influence through the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor impact the future of Balochistan? The Baloch insurgency has deep roots in history. Balochistan was forcefully merged with Pakistan on March 27, 1948, when the ruler of Kalat, Mir Ahmad Yar Khan Ahmadzai, signed the instrument of accession under pressure from the Pakistani army. Now, this forced annexation sowed the seeds of discord between Balochistan and the central government in Islamabad. Now, the Baloch people have long resisted the dominance of Pakistan's Punjabi elite. Though the Baloch share the same Sunni Muslim faith as the majority of Pakistan's population, their distinct cultural identity has fueled a long-standing demand for autonomy. Since its annexation, Balochistan has experienced multiple waves of insurgency, each one a response to what many Baloch see as systematic oppression by the Pakistani state. Now, the August 25th attack by the BLA signals a new phase in the Baloch insurgency. By targeting key infrastructure and military installations, the BLA has demonstrated its ability to disrupt the Pakistani state's operations in Balochistan. In a gruesome terror attack, unidentified gunmen ambushed buses in Balochistan's Musaq Hills district. The terrorists offloaded passengers from bus and shot dead at least 23 travelers in a targeted attack. Now, the Pakistani military, which has long relied on a combination of repression and divide and rule tactics to control the region, now finds itself at a crossroads. Reports suggest that traditional methods of counterinsurgency may no longer be sufficient to quell the growing unrest. Pakistan's handling of the Baloch issue has been heavy-handed, backfiring over time. The state has used tactics ranging from forced disappearances to promises of reform, yet these have failed to address the conflict's root causes, fueling further resentment. Now, China's involvement through the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, launched in 2015, has intensified tensions. The Baloch view CPEC as an exploitation of their resources, leading to increased attacks on Chinese nationals and infrastructure. Pakistan now faces the challenge of protecting Chinese interests while addressing Baloch grievances, complicating the situation even further. Now, as the violence in Balochistan escalates, Pakistan finds itself at a critical juncture. The country is grappling with a host of internal challenges, from economic instability to political unrest. The question now is whether Pakistan can find a way to address the root causes of the Baloch insurgency and bring peace to the region. Is there a path forward that doesn't involve further bloodshed, or is the conflict destined to continue claiming lives on both sides? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: the stakes have never been higher for Pakistan.